Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy 3, up to part 7, and today's going to be quite a juicy part, quite a lot of content, so we'll get going, but we are going to get some new job classes at the end of it, but we will also be going through some quite difficult dungeons, so yeah, don't worry about that. If you do need to if you are struggling with some of these bosses that we're going to come up against, or some of these dungeons, don't feel afraid to level up. Maybe check around the outer sea, the enemies here, they give pretty decent experience. Get a couple of levels. Steal off them as well, you can get some Antarctic winds that can come in handy. Okay, and here we are in the Dwarven Hollows. Dolly ho! We're a bit little, but we're in big trouble. Oh dear. Tally ho! Humans, welcome to the Dwarven Hollows. Oh, thank you. Right. Let's see what's going on here. So the Moogle doesn't have any new letters, unfortunately. And yeah, if you didn't watch the last part, we got the children are in trouble, and that allowed us to get the Onion Knight job class. Okay. Hello. You put a ward around a shrine. No one can get close. We'll defend the last horn. Excellent. Gutsco the rogue. He stole the horn. Smart he is. But again, this guy does remind me of Yoda. Smart he is. Hello. The two horns made of ice. They're our treasure, our pressure. We've got Gollum here.
Another most plundered and breakfast stolen by the scoundrel.
Sorry, I've not watched Lord of the Rings in a while. Okay, let's see what we can buy here. So some pretty decent armor as well. So make sure to purchase some of these. I'll get an ice shield anyway. I tend to like dual wielding. Let's get that equipped onto our party before I forget. Oh, gosh. There we go. Sweet. And yeah, through the central door, we've got the weapons store. Let's see what we can get here. So the tire thing. I'm guessing this is like a Norse or Viking word, right? And we're going to get 2 diamond bells. So we are going to get a couple of new job classes at the end of this, and the diamond bells will be for one particular job. Again, let's get first of all, let's equip Ark with an ice staff. Don't know why I had him on the Mithril Rod all this time. My apologies, Ark. And we'll get the tire thing. Tire thing, you make my heart sink. We'll get that equipped on Ingus. Apologies for singing. Warriors of the Light, did you ever know that out to sea, far, far to the east, is a peninsula with a village named Gasol? I did. But again, it's pretty handy having those tips, right? Here we get a sort of regular store. You do want to purchase some mallets, because these can be quite handy for the upcoming boss. Let me give you a brief description of your jobs. So this guy's quite handy. I won't read out the text, but he sort of gives you a bit of a description on the jobs and what each of the abilities do. But it's worthwhile if you're maybe not sure on one particular job. Like for example, with a thief here, he says that he also have the ability to pick locked doors. So that's not immediately obvious, right? And yeah, so some jobs do have sort of, you know, other abilities on the field. So yeah, that guy can sort of intimate towards what those might be. Okay, so we're rested up, and I think we're about ready to progress some story. So let's go do that. Hello. There's a shiny tower to the north. After the earthquake, it was gone. But there's a big hole where it was. Oh dear. Oh, also, I didn't speak to this fellow here, did I? Stop. The Dwarven treasuries up ahead. Okay. Yeah, we're not able to go southeast just yet. That rascal Gutsco's made off of the horn of ice. He made his getaway through the underground lake. We can't go after him because dwarves can't swim. But you're humans. Humans can swim. You must aid us with your amphibious abilities. Alright, matey. I'm not a very good swimmer myself. I can do about 50 meters in a pool. And then, yeah, that's me done. Cycling and running is more my thing. Stick me on dry land and I'm good to go. Oh no, are we turning ourselves into toads again? Yes, we are. Oh. Yeah, so we've done this before already. Let's get the white mage, click the toad spell, and let's go hopping along. And then of course, untoad yourself straight away, so that we don't get caught out. Right, so on this floor we can encounter manticores and bombs. If you did the Onion Knight side quest, you will already have the bomb in your bestiary, but for those who haven't, here we go. Oh shoot, I've still got auto battle on. Oopsie daisy. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We should hopefully get rid of this one bomb. Fingers crossed Ingus can get rid of the second one. Okay, in an ideal world, what we'd have done is still off it and cast Blizzard, and then if you've got an ice staff, simply go there. And there we go. So yeah, these guys are weak to Blizzard. Nice, got a bomb arm. Awesome. Sweet. So yeah, don't do what I did. The auto battle is useful because it does speed up the actual battle encounters, how fast they go. So it sort of acts as a little speed up feature. Okay. Anyway, across the bridge we go. We grab ourselves a little gold needle and through to the next area. So this still counts as floor 1. I do want to encounter Manticore before I continue, so I'll just run about here till I find some. And here we go with the Manticores. So let's get to it, see whether we can steal anything of it. Now these guys don't have any sort of weakness as far as I'm aware. Yeah, we'll just focus on one at a time, and then try and get rid of them that way. So again, just sort of casting level 1 magic. I want to sort of save the higher tier spells for a little later, for in particular for the boss of this area. So there we go, should be good to go. Maybe it could have even saved some spells by just having an arc attack as well. No, it should be alright. And yeah, those manticores will appear on this floor as well, but I sort of just wanted to get them out of the way. So on this floor we can get manticores, stalagmites and bombs, again if you're following along with the bestiary. And in this chest you can get a Zeus's Wrath. And continuing down, and along the road you get another Zeus's Wrath, enemies southwest corner. Ah, awesome, so we've got the stalagmites. Nice. Again, let's see what we've got to steal. I guess we can use a thunder, why not? Go wild. And then, yeah, just having our white mage attack. Fail to steal anything, of course. Again, maybe not the kind of stalagmites I'm used to seeing, but, you know, who am I to question? Don't don't like the fact that it has an eye either. Okay, so again, we'll try to conserve a little bit of our mana. I wanted to conserve mana, not stealing ability, Mr. Thief. Nice. Okay, and in the southwest corner, you can get a gold needle, and then up across the bridge, there's also another gold needle here. Right, on to the next floor. Okay, so this battle has been unfortunate in that it's a Manticore fight, and poor Raphia ended up getting petrified. So again, something to be careful of. Again, you can steal lots of gold needles here. We did get a few gold needles from the chest. She's falling behind a bit in the experience, but that's okay. Okay, so on this floor, there's the Sea Devils, the Ruinous Wave, the Merman that you might want to look out for, and you can also bump into stalagmites again. So we'll, of course, keep a check out for them. But we can get lots of gil from this chest. And before I continue on, I'll just complete the bestiary, so I'll join you when we bump into the creature that we want to find. Or creatures. Okay, sweet. So we've got a merman and a stalagmite. And I'm guessing these guys will be weak to thunder at this point. Again, just a guess. I guess I could leave them to find out their exact weakness, but thunder certainly seems to be doing a trick. Okay, sorry, I had auto battle on from before. So yeah, here we've got the Sea Devil and the Ruinous Wave. So again, do our little thunder. It didn't take us too long to find. Maybe we'll get a cure going on whilst we're at it. Let me just mark these two off. And yeah, I hope you don't mind the way I've been doing the bestiary just as and when they appear. Hopefully it helps you, but again, perhaps if you've got any particular comments on how you think it's best to do it in future, feel free to let me know. Perhaps I could just do a video at the end where, of course, we show off the missable ones, and then at the end of the playthrough I could perhaps go back and get all the ones that I have missed that weren't missable, if that makes sense. And speaking about if and when we do Final Fantasy IV. But yeah. Okay, let's go up and face Gutsco. Now, before we go in, let's just make sure that we're all healed up. Again, if you're having trouble with this, don't feel afraid to go back to Dwarven Hollow, maybe do a save once you've got all the items, rest up at the inn. That'll also increase your MP pool. Yeah. And it'll also have the benefit of you having to backtrack to get some experience that way, and sort of level up organically. Alright. Of course. So, I will play it safe. We've got plenty of MP, so we'll just kill up Ark. Okay, let's go on. Hello. Go away, scat, skill, skabubble. The horn is mine, I tell you. Okay, thank you. Well, let's see what he's got to steal. I think it's just a high potion. So for this guy, I just want to use the strongest attacks, strongest magic rather. Yeah, I guess you can chuck in an arrow whilst you're at it. Again, if Luna or Ingus get inflicted with Mini, I'll cure that with a mallet. In the meantime, you can enjoy this funky music. He has 3,500 HP. So probably looking at maybe 4 or 5 rounds. You missed. Okay, we'll try one more steel. See what Fundara does. Yeah, we'll do another arrow. Why not? Then I'll probably start curing later. Very good, Luna. You've got the most honest thief imaginable. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, for this one, I just recommend using your strongest magic healing when you want. Again, you don't have to steal. It's just me being a bit greedy. Yeah, we'll get a cure of them, and yeah, again, if nice, we did it. Thank you for listening, Luna. Yeah, if your attackers are inflicted with mini, don't be afraid to use a mallet, which is what we purchased back in the Dwarven Hollow. And that should see you through. Yeah, he's curing himself. Oh, for 95? Okay. I was expecting a little bit more than that. Yeah, we'll just cure. Advance, of course, deals extra damage, but it also leaves your knight open to take a little bit more damage as well. Just be aware of that. And I think we should see him done. Awesome. Again, I think I'm a little bit leveled up compared to what you might be after, you know, exploring, completing the bestiary, and yeah, getting some gil prior to this recording. So it's more than doable. I think I was like maybe level 17 or 18 when I did this on my little practice run. And of course you could teleport out, but it's not too far to go, so yeah, I'll meet you back out at the Dwarven Hollow. Catch you later. Hey guys, so we're here at the start of the dungeon. I just thought we'd show off that you don't have to turn to Toad when you wander out, so don't worry about having to waste MP. And again, if you've got the teleport spell available, you might want to use that if you can't be bothered backtracking. Let's see what this guy's got to say. Lolly-ho, lolly-ho, thank you for returning the horn. Put it back on the shrine beside the other. I'll take down the ward. Here we go, lolly-ho. You can approach the shrine now and put the horn back where it belongs. Excellent. Don't mind if I do. Ha ha ha! I was disguised as your shadow. Thanks for leading me up onto the shrine. Oh, Gutsco, why do you sound exactly like me? Now both horns are mine. Has he got a snake wrapped around him? What? How do you do that? And why do you keep stealing my horns in the first? Yeah, why are you stealing these horns, dude? You silly twits. These are the horns of ice. Wars against the fire crystal's flame. They are a key to the tunnel leading to a crystal. Now that I have them both, the power of the crystal fire is mine. Mine. Okay. Oh, this doesn't look too pleasant, does it? No. Alright, so yeah, we're going to head to the Molten Crater, I believe it's called. Molten Cave, rather. Before we do that, let's get in a cheeky heal. Again, this is a pretty cool dungeon. Again, can be quite tough. So as I say, if you find it easier to clear out the dungeon first of its treasure, backtrack, heal up, and then face the boss, yeah, feel free to do that. Okay, in the meantime, let us dash across, and yeah, the cave is slightly to the north, not too far out. You might want to pop a save in before you go as well. Okay, wish us luck. Molten Cave. So on this floor, we can actually find quite a few. Well, first of all, the Antarctic wind, but we can also find adamantoids, a crocota, a balloon, and a red marshmallow. In the lava, you do take. Got myself up on the auto battle still. It's hard to remember to take myself off that in future. Yeah, so whilst you're in the lava, you do take damage whilst you're standing in there, whilst you're walking in it, so it's sort of in your best interest to get out of the lava. If, say, you're following a walkthrough, a bit of walkthrough, and you're sort of trying to figure out where to go whilst standing in the lava, the best thing to do is, I'd advise, is just press start, pause it, read what you need to read, and then unpause when you need to. And that way you won't be taking unnecessary damage. There we go, nice Antarctic wind. Okay. Those can come in pretty handy. I think you can steal them off the adamantoids as well. Oh, just casting. Yeah, I suppose we could check a lever, see what it is weak to, but I'm assuming it's weak to blizzard. Of course, a very kind thief. Yep. Oh, sorry. Weakness, ice, sweet, and water. Sorry, my bad. Has actually wasn't concentrating there. Just marking enemies off my bestiary, of my notes, to make sure that I have got them. Okay, so heading on. Yeah, so before we go down to the next level, I'll just do a bit of running about, try to find the balloon and the red marshmallow. I also need to heal up after that encounter. Okay, catch you in a sec. Here we go. Okay, so I did actually find these guys in the lava. I don't know whether that's just because that's where they appear, or whether that's just where they appear specifically, I should say, or whether they just got lucky. But yeah, so I did have to dive into the lava to get these. But again, it might just be where they appear for me. There we go, not bad. And yeah, we'll just wander out. And down to the second floor, sweet. Okay, so on this floor, carry on going down, deeper and down. And here, we get a very cool item. It's a weapon, a freezing blade. And yeah, we'll pop that on Inga straight away. It does have a similar function to the ice staff, actually. Okay, sweet. So we've got the Myrmicolion. So yeah, this is the actual new enemy for this floor as well. That we would have wanted to bump into. Otherwise, the enemies are exactly the same as the first floor. So yeah, just got to find this Myrmicolian. And yeah, perhaps let's conserve some MP because I have used quite a few blizzard spells. And if we have Rapier Guard, and we can show what we can do with the freezing blade. So again, if you go on item, go up, and yeah, you can use it as an item. Oh, should have had a thief steal, or attempt to steal. So again, the freezing blade will be handy against the upcoming boss of this area. So you know, definitely worth keeping your hand on it. I was hoping we could maybe get the steal in first, but it wasn't to be. Okay. Back into a lava we go. Once we're done with this lava, we will do a little heal as well. Now we want to go down, down, deeper and down. Have ourselves a high potion. That'll come in pretty handy. Actually, let's see how we're doing for health. You know what? I think it is worth shoring us up now. Yeah, just check every so often so that you're not, you know, doing any unnecessary risk. Up here we can get a phoenix down. That comes in useful because we did waste one on Ark. Or maybe not waste one, but okay. Out of lava we go. And down onto the next floor. Floor 3 has the same enemies as floor 2, so if you're still looking out for any of those enemies from floor 2, you can find them on this floor. Here we get some impact claws that could be useful for your monk if you have them. And it goes without saying, if you do get back attacked, don't be afraid to run if you don't feel confident. So we get a phoenix down here, and if you check out this rock, it's a mysterious looking rock, we get a nice little hidden passage. So yeah, I think it makes sense to go on through. On this area, you can encounter Krakotas, Myrmicolians and Adamantoids. So I think maybe the lava is for the marshmallow and the balloon, perhaps. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe it's just coincidence. Before we do go on, I do want to just get ourselves healed up. And yeah, we are coming up across, going to come up across a pretty tough boss fight as well. So let's get into it.
Ha ha ha! I have the power of fire. I can feel it coursing through my veins.
But it's not enough. I must defeat you. Those who have been blessed with the light to gain the true power of the crystal of fire. Now, dot, 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 die. Alright, buddy. Also, doubly make sure you do not have auto battles set. It looks so dopey. I think he just has a high potion to steal. Let's see what our world's best thief has to get from him. So Blizzara makes sense. Again, this dude has 5,700 HP. So we'll use a ice staff and use the freezing blade. Use their abilities, and yeah, that should, of course, that should help us out. When you get to about 3,000 HP inflicted on the boss, you'll start using Fire Breath, which is very powerful. So again, just be wary of that. I'm actually interested in how much Okay, we'll do another steal. How much the Knight's Advance would do? Yeah, I'll do another round of Ice Stats and then we'll get to using Cure with Raffia. Again, love this battle theme, this boss theme rather. Okay, nice. Of course. I would not expect anything less from our world's greatest thief. Okay, so Advance is doing quite significant damage, so yeah, maybe it's because I've got the Freezing Blade equipped. Yeah, we'll get to attacking with Luna. As I say, I think he's only got, and we'll get to using Cure now. I think he's only got a high potion available. Okay, that would have been unfortunate if he got hit. I do think that the next round he is going to start using the Fire Breath, so again, you don't have to play as risky as I have. If you want to do sort of one round of attacking with Raffia, and then start just curing, even preemptively, and maybe forget about stealing. But I think we should be good to go. Provided nothing untoward happens to us. Wouldn't mind if he did show off a Fire Breath. Perhaps if we don't finish him off this round, I might do a round of guarding, because I think the Fire Breath is something that would sort of oh, well, we got him. Yeah, so the Fire Breath is a very tough attack. If you do get inflicted with it, just keep curing is all I can say. Again, maybe just get preemptive cures in. But there we go, that's his Salamander done. And dusted. Not only do we get the Horns of Ice, but we also get our new job classes. Must be the Fire Crystal. That I must be. Oh, it's a Wind Crystal. Warriors of the Light. I will bless you with the light contained within my eternal flames. Fingers of Equilibrium. You must restore the light of hope lost from this world. I'll do it, I'll do it. Sweet. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm not overly impressed with these job classes. We'll have a little play about with them once we get out of here. And I will change up the job classes, so yeah, let's see what we have. So we've got the Ranger, they sort of deal with bows and arrows, sort of put them in the back row, and yeah, let them loose. Scholar, they can be quite handy. We've got a Libra effect. Using study that doesn't consume any MP, and you can also the items that we use are sort of doubly potent. So the potions heal double HP, high potions heal double. Antarctic winds as well, they'll deal extra damage. Geomancers, they have like this terrain ability that can be handy. And, you know, their attacks aren't too bad. So I was going to put Lunith as a Geomancer. That's why I bought those diamond bells earlier, actually. And if you don't have any diamond bells, do feel free to go back and, you know, purchase them. I was going to put Ark as a Scholar. I can find it. And We're going to keep the white mage. I feel like healing's just too useful. But Ingus is going to become a knight. I feel like I might have been calling the warrior knight earlier. My apologies. So, what we're going to do at this point is I'm going to get these characters accustomed to their jobs. So I'll probably have to fight 4 or 5 battles here. And yeah, once we've done that, I'll join you for the next part. So if you have tuned in or watched this, cheers for watching. A few tough dungeons. Don't be upset if you have if you do find it difficult. Maybe go out, get a few extra levels, or go through the dungeons, get the items, backtrack, heal, and then face the boss. All right, catch you guys next time. Cheers.